A poor farmer had worked his entire life to pay off his debts, and one day he became successful and decided to reward himself with a brand new tractor. As he drove his shiny new tractor down the road, he was so proud. But suddenly, out of nowhere, a car swerved in front of him and stopped. A smartly dressed man stepped out of the car and walked up to the farmer, who was fuming. "What did you do that for?" he yelled. The man looked at him as if he were crazy. "You almost hit me," the man said. "I had to brake hard to avoid an accident." "You should be more aware of your surroundings." "Oh, I'm sorry," said the farmer. "I didn't see you. I guess I was just too focused on the road." "Well, it's not my fault," the man said. "I was driving right in front of you the whole time, but you just kept coming." The farmer was about to argue back when he noticed something strange. The man was driving a brand new car, but instead of premium tires, it had flat truck tires. It dawned on the farmer that this man wasn't just anyone. He was a tire salesman who had been trying to sell him tires for weeks. Every time the farmer saw him, he would yell at him to get lost. And now the tire salesman was using the only opportunity he had to make a sale. The farmer felt guilty and knew that he had treated the salesman poorly. So he apologized and asked him to quote him a price for 4 new tires. The salesman was ecstatic. "Wow, this is a huge order," he said. "Let's go take a look at the tires you need." The two men went over to the truck, and the salesman began measuring the tires. He said. "These are oversized tires, so they're going to cost a little bit more. How about $480 each? That's the best price I can give you." The farmer looked at the tires and then at the salesman. "You know what?" he said. "That's the most expensive thing you'll find in my barn. Let's put those on my account and let's go." The salesman couldn't believe his luck. "Oh, thank you so much," he said. "That means a lot to me. I've been trying to sell these tires to you for weeks and you finally agreed." "I know," the farmer said, "and I'm sorry for treating you so badly. But you know what? These tires are an investment, and I want to buy them from someone who deserves it." The salesman was confused. "What do you mean?" he asked. The farmer thought for a moment. "You know," he said, "you showed me something today that really impressed me. You never gave up on me. Every time I told you to get lost, you came back with a bigger smile. And when I finally agreed to buy the tires, you didn't try to cheat me or take advantage of me. You gave me a fair price and you were honest. That kind of determination and integrity is something worth investing in." The salesman was stunned. He had never met such a humble and wise farmer. The farmer handed him a check for the tires and said, "Keep the change. I don't want you to think that I'm buying your friendship or trying to bribe you. I just think you deserve it." The salesman took the check and his eyes filled with tears. "Thank you," he whispered. "This means everything to me." The next day, the farmer called all the local tire salesmen and ordered a set of tires from each one. Then he invited them all over to his farm for a barbecue. When the tire salesmen arrived, they were shocked to see the farmer grilling burgers and hot dogs. "Wow, you really know how to live," one of them said. The farmer smiled. "I do enjoy a good barbecue," he said. "But the reason I invited you all here is because I wanted to share something with you. I'm giving each of you a check for the same amount. In return, I want you to tell me the most valuable lesson you learned from me." The tire salesmen were puzzled, but they agreed to the farmer's request. They sat around the table as the farmer handed out the checks. "Now let's hear your stories," he said. Each salesman thought for a moment. "Well, I learned that you always have to keep trying," one of them said. "No matter how many times I told you to get lost, you never gave up on me." Another said, "I also learned that you have to be honest and fair in your business dealings. If I had tried to cheat you or take advantage of you, you wouldn't have bought the tires from me." Finally, the third salesman spoke up. "Salesman, I think the most valuable lesson I learned from you is that you should never give up on yourself. You always have the potential to be successful, no matter how difficult things may seem." The farmer nodded. "That's right," he said, "and that's why I want to give you this extra check. You all deserve it." The tire salesmen were overjoyed. They thanked the farmer for the lesson and for the generous gift. And from that day on, they all became good friends. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember the story of the farmer and the tire salesman. No matter how difficult things may seem, never lose hope. With a little bit of determination and a lot of hard work, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.